Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your love reading. If you are new to this channel and you feel guided, go ahead and hit subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell twice. This way you get notifications of when I go live, and I do go live quite frequently. Guys, these love readings are timeless, so when you feel guided, this message may be for you. This is how a specific person on your mind feels and how you feel about them. If you are single and there is no other, then you may want to check out my singles playlist where it goes more onto that. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Let's see what this overall energy of this reading is going to be about before we see the sides of one or the other. And make sure, guys, like I said, take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit, Saggies. But if it makes more sense on the other side, then just flip it, okay? There's no rhyme or rule to that. All right, calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascended masters to spirit. What is going on in this connection? What is going on in this connection? I love how I said what's going on in this connection, and the thing we get is soul connection. So there is a deep bond here between the two of you. This is a soulmate energy. A deep bond. Let's see what this is about. Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. There's a lot of old beliefs that's involved in this connection here. Maybe that's probably the issue of a separation here, or how two are not communicating or seeing eye to eye. But it could be two coming together to try to rebuild a connection here. Let's see what this is about. Palm tree. Sabotage, or interesting how we start off with sabotage and rebuilding, and then next to it we have stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. Why do I feel like we have a very strong connection? Two individuals here that want to be in it together, but man, it's about repeating old behaviors, old patterns. There is some kind of sense of peace here that I'm feeling for you, Sagittarius. But I don't know if it's individually with this in this person yet. We're going to see how the cards play out, because I feel like either we have someone here self-sabotaging or has an old way of thinking that keeps this connection from forming, creating a deep bond. There is no denying there's a connection here. We got a 6 here, but it's having that balance, finding the serenity, finding the peace within this connection. Well, on one side here, and I'm going to say this is, now you flip it as you see it, but on Saggy, this is, I'm going to say your side, whereas another is here. There's someone here who feels a little bit lost. There's some illusions here that are being exposed, and I feel like it's the individual here who's trying to hammer out things that no longer serve them, Saggies. I'm going to say that to you. I'm going to say to you that you're looking to see the light of a situation, find clarity over connection here. Now, on your person's side, we have the Knight of Pentacles here, reverse. So this individual, how they feel is that you're not giving into the situation. There's something here that is not stable, security. They're not feeling it. They aren't. This is usually someone here who's long-term, but with a reverse, they feel like you're not really in it. I feel like I have a Saggy here who may be non-committal or afraid of a commitment, afraid of their feelings, because exposing them would leave them vulnerable. They may have had experiences in the past. But there's no denying, Sagittarius, you see the connection here. You see how you two are entwined with one another. It's about an equal give and take. This is a really strong bond with this individual here, but there's some kind of illusions here and fear that I feel is coming up. Maybe of the unknown, uncertainty, not willing to put it all in. Takes two, though. Takes two to bring this peace. The Magician here. Maybe this individual set a timeline on things or is trying to quicken up the pace here, is hoping that you'll trust. There's a level of this individual flying away. Maybe they feel like they've wasted time, or maybe they feel you are wasting time. Now, it's how they feel. Doesn't necessarily mean that that's how your behavior is. So just keep that in mind. All right. But the Magician is utilizing all of the tools to bring it in fruition into this timeline. I feel like your individual here has strong feelings for you. It's almost like they want to speed up the timeline to recover from this loss. This is definitely two individuals here who are feeling the loss. This bond here is definitely a tight bond. Temperance, there you are, staring at the clock. Time is ticking. Now, the Temperance energy here is have patience. Maybe you needed a timeout. Maybe you feel like now is the time, because this is all about cups. This is all about emotions, and they're asking me to add these cups, and that's the Four of Cups. I feel like I have a Saggy here who feels like they may have missed an opportunity, or didn't take the offer when it was handed to them. But there is something in question here about time. Is it the right time? Am I ready? Now the High Priestess here is reversed. Your person feels like you are closed off. There are secrets coming out, but I think that they feel whatever persona that you have been pushing out here, and I feel like it's an illusion here. All right, because there's a lot of mask being worn. This individual is starting to believe the mask. They're losing faith. They're losing hope. Your person feels like maybe this connection isn't as real as they expected it or suspected it to be, or what they were hoping it to be. Nine of Pentacles. And Nine of Pentacles is all about independence. I feel like I have a Saggy here who really cares about having the stability within their life to make sure that they can provide, take care of themselves. And there's something here where there was an old way of thinking. Could be old beliefs, maybe how your parents were raised. But there's something here where I feel, Saggies, it's important to you to feel independent and on your own. But you're definitely questioning now, because I feel like you've already built this. I feel like you do feel good and independently on your own. You have a lot of balance now. So this balance here is aligned with masculine and feminine energy, and we all have this energy. I do feel that you often wonder about this connection. This individual could be also very highly independent themselves, flourishing. I feel like it's been some time since you've communicated with this individual. And if you have communicated, it's only on a friendly basis. This isn't an ex, guys, that you hate for sure. I don't feel that. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, how your person feels is defeated. It's almost like this was a no-go. They definitely feel torn up about it. They didn't see this take off how they wanted to. This individual, although they still feel a connection, has closed off this connection. They may have even closed it off with you. They may not even be communicating anymore. This is a person here who did try to give to it, manifest it, but also knows that they just know their worth here, okay? They're working on their stability too, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. They may think of you time to time, but I feel like this individual just feels you have moved on. That you don't think of them that way. Let's see what the outcome cards have to say. They're asking me to keep the Two of Cups here and the Magician out, so I'm going to keep those two cards out. Remember, guys, I do not do reversals on the outcome because they're vice versa decks. They got double-sided. All right, Saggies, what's going on with this connection? Well, this is a card about commitment. This is also the rebirth here. We got the Hierophant, transformation. Someone is definitely thinking of commitment, evaluating it, but their back is turned, but they're looking at opportunities. I just keep hearing someone is finally ready. They're having a rebirth here, but I don't know if it's too late. Okay. Let's see what's on this individual who was trying to manifest you, or maybe you were trying to manifest them. Their back is turned, but honestly, it's interesting because they're facing the moon energy here, which was what was on your side. There's this indecisive energy. I think there's a lot of emotions here that are hidden. I feel like this individual hides that they still have feelings or emotions. They've definitely turned their back, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're not on this person's mind, but they're not communicating. I think if there's any kind of communication, Sag, it's going to have to be from you. Ace of Cups. There's something here about the Knight of Cups being in the energy here, Saggy. So if this is about exposing feelings and taking a chance, this is going to have to be actions done by whoever left this connection. Whoever is resonating here with who wasn't ready, non-committal. Let's see what's on your person's side. You know what's funny? This came out with it, and this is the energy here of the Page of Swords. I think this individual is hoping and kind of waits for communication. They may check on their social media, especially if you block this individual. But I think they also know that if this happened, it would be so shocking to them. Right? This is someone here who would be shocked by it. It would have to take probably a stance here to making sure that your actions line up with your words, because there's something here about someone's actions not lining up with their words before. That's what was in question. And now, Saggy, you have someone here who's going to be looking at that. So this is the Page energy. They may observe it. They may say thank you. They may say hello, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to take quick actions on here. There is no denying there's a bond here between the two of you. But I do feel like there's been some time apart. I do feel this energy of someone here was non-committal. But you were home to one another. Yeah, you may be at a distance from this individual here with the Two of Wands. This is a connection here, guys, that I don't know. It almost feels this level of it happened so quickly, this connection. At the same time, it fizzled out so quickly because of old fears that populated in another. But this is someone here who's ready to take action. I feel that there is some kind of travel or some kind of decision that needs to be made of how they're going to approach or how you are going to approach. And someone here is going to be evaluating that approach. It's going to take two. This definitely feels like there's a connection here, the two, but this is the Two of Pentacles, and it's not going to be an easy connection here coming back into that. I feel like someone here is going to have to prove their words and actions before an individual here really believes them. So, Saggies, if this was done to you, I feel like you may be evaluating someone's actions to make sure that they aren't playing any jokes on you, that they're no juggler, they're no performer here. But the performance made here has got to be aligned for this connection, this soul connection to take part. All right, Saggies, that's what I got for your reading. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. Would love to see you at Harmonia Friends, where there's exclusive content. So come on over there, join my website. It is a paid area, but is a small fee for unlimited access to everything. If not, this is where we part ways. You guys take care.